The Bulls have lost 8 straight, but they showed late fight against the Lakers last night. Or maybe more accurately, Lakers fans. Fans at Lakers games receive free tacos if the Lakers hold the opponent under 100 points. With 5 minutes left, the Lakers led Chicago 92-76. Tacos appeared imminent. Then, the Bulls went on a run. It was probably initially about trying to win the game. Chicago even cut its deficit to just 5 points with 35 seconds left. But, by the end, it appeared to be about taco blocking. While coming back, the Bulls kept fouling the Lakers, increasing the number of possessions, and therefore points, in the game. The taco race became tight. Chicago had 98 points when Jabari Parks stepped to the line for 2 free throws with 21 seconds left. He missed the first, then intentionally missed the second, allowing Lakers fans a sigh of relief. Down 8 with 19 seconds left, the Bulls intentionally fouled. After the Los Angeles free throws, Chicago essentially had one more chance to prevent tacos. The Lakers' defense tightened, obviously aware of the stakes. Shaquille Harrison missed a three-pointer, but after an offensive rebound, got the ball back and drew a foul on a three-pointer. He made his first 2 free throws to send Los Angeles fans home without free tacos, though at least their team won 107-100. What a wild run, especially by a team without much scoring punch. Here are the Bulls' points per 48 minutes by segment. Season 100 under Jim Boylen, 97, first 43 minutes against Lakers, 85 final 5 minutes against Lakers, 230. The Warriors' player costs this season are in line to be about $195 million, about $145 million in salary, about $50 million in luxury tax. If they re-sign Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson to max salaries, keep everyone under contract, sign their own draft picks, and fill the rest of their roster with minimum salary free agents, the Warriors' spending on players next season would project to hit about $355 million, about $173 million in salary, about $182 million in luxury tax. But maybe Golden State can afford it. Brian Windhorst of ESPN. Internally, the Warriors project a 9-figure increase in revenue when they move into the Chase Center next season, sources said. The Warriors already make so much money on their home games. That's a whopping increase, one that could alone increase the league-wide salary cap a couple $1 million. But this figure doesn't say how much more money will reach Golden State ownership. Revenue differs from profit. The Warriors could have greater expenses, including revenue-sharing obligations, in their new arena. Still, it's hard to imagine this won't be a windfall for the Golden State, one that could go a long way not just in affording stars but also keeping complementary players like Andre Iguodala and Sean Livingston. Salary cap promotes competitive balance. But big spending teams still have an advantage. NBA All-Stars wore black and white uniforms last season, and it appears this year's All-Star game will feature a similar look. Jasmine Suri: I love All-Star jerseys integrating a player's NBA team, which comes more naturally now that All-Star teams are selected by captains rather than East versus West. But these are pretty bad. They look cheap and generic. Perhaps the red, white and blue borders are a nod to All-Star jerseys from 1991, when the game was last held in Charlotte. AP photo, Susan Regan. If so, I appreciate the attempt to connect historically. But the link is pretty weak. The Hornets have iconic colors in teal and purple. I'd rather see those integrated into the All-Star uniforms. And I fear the white versions could look even worse. A black and white version of the Lakers looks too plain in the above photo. That version of a team's logo could look even blander against white. Dennis Schroeder expressed his dismay last offseason with the Hawks losing. Safe to say, the point guard was happy to be traded to the Thunder. Schroeder, via Eric Horn of The Oklahoman: I wanted to be in a winning mentality organization, Schroeder said bluntly, not the first time he's brought up the different direction he had from the new Hawks, who were 13-30 entering Tuesday's game. You just can't go out there and try to lose. I'm a competitor and I try to give everything out there. I want the organization to feel the same way. Right now with our organization, all the players in the locker room, all of the coaches, they've got a winning mentality. That's what makes it fun, when you go out there and go to war with your bros. There's nothing better than that. Atlanta beat Oklahoma City by 16 last night, turning Schroeder's comments on their head. But that was only one game. Obviously, the Thunder are far better than the Hawks. Atlanta is doing right by itself by rebuilding. But aggravating veterans should be a consequence of tanking. It's a natural check on the practice. Though Hawks players aren't trying to lose when on the court, management built the team less equipped to win now with the clear intent of landing a higher draft pick. It's a miserable situation for veterans who are capable of contributing to a winner, which tends to make those veterans lose interest, which makes the team lose even more, which furthers management's goals. Schroeder escaped that in Atlanta, maybe in part by complaining about his situation. I don't blame him for continuing to call attention to the stark differences in philosophy between the Hawks and Thunder right now. The Lakers are 4-7 without LeBron James, have fallen back to a tie or the final playoff slot in the West, and have had some ugly losses. To Cleveland at home was the worst of the season. In Los Angeles, a city that was talking itself into, with LeBron we could reach the conference finals, and then, the fan base is increasingly frustrated and restless watching its young stars struggle. When is LeBron going to be back to right the ship? The Lakers announced that LeBron is not traveling with the team on an upcoming two-game road trip but has been cleared to return to practice next week. LeBron James will not travel with the team on the upcoming two-game road trip and has been cleared to return to practice commencing next week. https://t.co/uacvugeza, Los Angeles Lakers, @Lakers, January 16, 2019. LeBron's agent and friend Rich Paul of Clutch Sports told Dave McMenamin of ESPN on Tuesday night that LeBron would miss the upcoming two games. The next game after that is Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, against the Warriors. Paul then added some detail in a conversation with Sam Amick of The Athletic. James suffered a grade 2 groin strain that was going to take 3 to 6 weeks to heal, and while LeBron has improved a lot they are not going to risk re-injury. He's not playing until he is 100%, and no date has been set, Paul told The Athletic. Obviously he cares about the Lakers' struggles. The man wants to play. He's itching to play, but he can't put himself in that situation. It's just, you've really got to do the right thing, and it has zero to do with his age, or the fact that he's played 16 seasons, nothing to do with that. This is a tendon. It's not a shoulder, or an ankle, or an elbow. The smart thing to do is to do the smart thing. You can't allow media, or the fact that the team might be losing, to dictate what's best for you, and we won't. He's progressing. He's not ready yet. That LeBron is returning soon to practice is a good sign, but it could still take a little time. Groins are tricky. They can seem healed in the sense that LeBron wouldn't feel pain walking or even running in a straight line, but the first explosive lateral move in a game could re-injure the tendon worse than it was the first time. Then he would be out longer. The conventional wisdom is that when LeBron comes back, giving the Lakers a playmaker in the half court they can trust and a real pecking order, Los Angeles will lock down a playoff spot in the West. That's probably true. But the Lakers also have the fourth toughest schedule remaining in the NBA. It's not going to be easy with or without LeBron. What they can't do is rush him back before he's physically ready. LeBron and his team get that. It doesn't make it any easier.